innovation doesn't come with judgments. It comes with no barriers and a freedom to express your thought and then to take it to a level of valuation.
To me, innovation is challenging the status quo. It's seeing things that are inefficient in your company or in an industry and really challenging it to a place that can accelerate. There's so much technology today, there's so much data, there's so many opportunities to collaborate and learn from others, and you can do really, really big things when you accomplish that.
I think what drives me to innovate is that feeling that you get when somebody says they can't do something.
Well, really early on in my career, I was about 23, I had a personal situation where one of my best friends from childhood actually was diagnosed with leukemia. And watching her struggle through that and really not know where to turn or what to do really drove me. And I was also really impressed by how she was able to personally hold on to everything in terms of data and information. She was really the driver. When the nurses would walk into the room to ask her questions, she knew what medicine she was supposed to take, when she was supposed to take it. And it was really an illuminating moment for me and understanding how much a patient is in charge of their care. And from that moment forward, after we lost her, it was one of those things that just really drove me to say, I want to help to change the standard of care and really work in this industry. I wasn't working in healthcare at the time, and it just forced me to switch gears altogether and say, this is an industry I want to be a part of. This is something that I want to help drive forward.
To me, innovation is very simple. We live in a world where we need to enroll more patients in clinical trials. Only 3% of the population enrolls in these studies, and I think innovation is a term where we need to figure out how do we get more people to enroll, and if we do that, I think we're going to help more people and we're going to advance the therapies that we're trying to develop.
Well, I think the thing that's most exciting to me is the fact that patients are really starting to take more control over their healthcare. And of course, a lot of them are forced to do that because of the way the healthcare system is changing. But in the area that I focus on in rare disease, and the fact that we have technology that's changing, those three things together, the fact that the healthcare system is changing, all the ways that people have to access it, the fact that we have technology that allows people to connect in new and different ways, and the fact that patients are having access to their own data and able to connect with each other and think about the problem that they're trying to solve together. That is innovation.
Innovation is really looking at a problem from a different angle and saying, what can we do better?
You know, when you're driving a team to innovate, you really have to think about how their own passion comes to life and how you dig out that passion within them. When you think about that, you really have to understand what drives each person, because if you can ignite that, then what you end up having is an incredibly innovative team.
Driven to innovate by need. And what I mean by that is when you speak to people living with lung cancer or someone living with a dire disease, a chronic condition, you'll hear very quickly what the needs are, what the gaps are in their knowledge around their health care,